Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am real, I am raw, and that's for show. And I am joined here by my, unfortunately, becoming one of my best friends, We So. That all rhymes.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, everybody out there in Watchland. We're going to be watching Just Wrestling Season 2. For those of you who don't know what Just Wrestling is basically a pro wrestling fight club. Each match is selected by the referee. The referee points. You get in the ring. 10-minute time limit. Whoever wins, wins. Whoever loses, loses. There is no record keeping. There is no titles. There is no clicks. There is no entrance. There is no fans. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Just Wrestling. Yeah. Turn up, dude. The intro's awesome.
You feel the emotion. You should have got out the way. This fucking train keeps rolling. A piece of me is stolen for the rent that you just couldn't pay.
Look at those fists.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say, but I won't play your games.
Look at that loser.
Yeah, man. I'm proud of Just Wrestling.
Boomer Products.
Shout out to Boomer
Build
Products.
strength and muscle naturally and cut recovery time in half with Boomer
Down a little bit,
Products.
dude.
Powerful, natural, and unique nutritional supplements with the strength that you need. Use code
Turn it up a little bit, dude. What the
BoomerBoost.com to save 20% on your
Down a little
order.
bit, dude.
Boomer Products. It's the strong stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to follow Weso on That Wrestling Dude podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on, or like and subscribe on Facebook. All the Star Squad. Also here.
My name is Leroy Shogun. I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm trained out of the wrestling lab.
I am the only Cam Stewart, and I'm from your homepage, and I'm trained by the Flatbacks Wrestling School.
Oh, Cam
awesome?
Stewart.
The time to fight
Those
is now. Men
those intros are awesome.
Yeah.
No frills battle. This is Just
It was better than the season one.
Joined by Zach Romero, and it is the Return
Shout
Man
out to
season
Ethan
2 right here.
Shout out to
Trevin, they said it
YFL.
couldn't be done, but Just Wrestling back
Shout
for
to Zach
season
Romero,
2.
Trevin
And
Adams
we
on
are starting
commentary.
things off here with a breakout star of season 1, Leroy Shogun, locking up with only Cam Stewart.
Fun fact, Leroy Shogun actually
Shogun,
went
who knocked out Francisco Chiazzo back during season 1. So if I'm Cameron Stewart making my Just
Yeah.
Wrestling debut, I'm going to watch out for that.
Leroy.
Oh, there's got to be nervous energy here around the building.
Leroy.
Shogun is the baddest
Leroy.
champ in the biz right now.
Leroy.
And Cam Stewart going toe-to-toe. Cam, no slouch himself, has been showing up all over the state of Florida. And look at that headlock takedown with authority from only Cam.
Shout out to the Dark Farts Institute of Wrestling. I tried to steal this idea from us. I mean, it's one of the most unique things we've ever seen in wrestling. But like once they tried to steal the idea, we kind of just said, you know what? Let them.
When you're
let
dealing
them
with someone with the strength of
Yeah,
Leroy Shogun, it is all
An
about do or
absolute
die. And you can
power.
see
That's why we're
Cam
back for Just
attempting to
Wrestling
escape,
Season
but
6,
getting locked
motherfuckers.
back in those big
Show 'em how it's
arms.
really
Shogun,
done.
Shogun throwing him off here. And huge shoulder tackle.
Knocking down Cam Stewart. And this is definitely one of those situations here. Cam Stewart, a little bit of a different cat when it comes to his personality. Planet Cam.
Yeah, dude, Cam Stewart's
We've already heard him talk about
That is
only
that
Cam.
brand.
He's a big, we'll call him
He is.
social media icon.
and he's been traveling the world too. Not wrestling, but
Sure, he
he's
would
been
love to
traveling.
hear.
I'm sure he would.
Yeah,
But here's
sauce
the
for that
thing.
stuff.
None of that matters in Just Wrestling. We're going to get to see what does Cam do. What a
Ooh.
slap. What a slap. But what does Cam do when we get down to business?
You know what I'm saying? Because like when you wrestle in front of people, like, you get the kind of pop that they give you. But you're wrestling in front of other wrestlers that know what kind of pop that you want to hit. So like wrestling in front of a group of peers. It's so awesome.
And
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, Just Wrestling is Shogun's house, and Cam's got a lot to prove here.
Well, and that's
Here we
kind of what
go.
we're seeing here from the perspective of the confidence in Shogun as Cam gets tossed out of the ring.
Cam switched it up from the trunks.
Right back up.
He's wearing those pants now.
Taking time. What a DDT.
Ooh.
The springboard into the ring. Now the pin.
Okay,
Not
that's the
enough.
winner.
Just a reminder here. Just Wrestling, man. Pinfall, submission.
Yeah, I'm talking
or
about
a
him and
10-minute time
Blake
limit. It's really
Banks
what it
have
comes
that
down to.
like
Ref stoppage can
TDR
happen,
gimmick
and you're
or
seeing
whatever.
here,
Yeah.
in a flash, a match can change the complexion. Ooh, like that.
Yeah, Cam Stewart was starting to build that momentum, but
Oh,
Shogun
with the bunny.
rail only Cam's. And look at that kick.
Oh
We
yeah,
saw a
yeah.
kick
The bunny,
similar to
she's
that
good.
takedown Kiatsu last season. I don't think Shogun got all of it on this one, but now Cam going for a ride.
For a ride,
When it
baby.
comes to Leroy Shogun, he's got the baddest kick
And
alive
you notice
that
how we
connects
put our
on the
referee in
end
all
of things.
black? Like
Cam
you're there to
right here,
referee the
arm
match.
behind
You're not
the
there to be
back, all the way to
noticed.
Shogun on.
Not to be seen.
Man, arms get broken that way, Zach.
Oh, Shogun can absolutely disassemble a body. There's no doubt about it. The
Shout out to the
toughness of this man,
WWTC.
along with that skill set,
We used to
puts
train
him on
there.
another level. And
Was
have
that,
to think,
Clearwater?
Cam Stewart, the underdog currently, but a win here can get you the respect you're looking for from the peers around ringside.
Both men, when you
Not
talk
new,
pedigree,
old
maybe
with
pinfall, when you talk about the pedigree,
Yeah,
Cam
dude, like
Stewart
the-
trained to flatback. Sean Spears,
wondering, like,
Tyler
how many
Breeze,
cameras we
two of the
wanted to
best
do
in the
it, like,
sport, having their
the
hands
hard
on you.
cam
Leroy
is
Shogun,
justified.
trained by Jay Lethal,
You need a
but
hard
also
cam
spent
for
time
any
with Jonathan
wrestling
Gresham.
show. You know,
Think
whenever
about how many
the
holes
opponents get away from
Shogun
each other,
must
you can zoom out to the hard
Well, that's,
cam.
I think,
like,
one of the most dangerous elements of Shogun. The
Straight
straight
pin.
home cam that we got right here with the
Not enough, but
zooming
again,
in and the freaking,
great-
it reminds me of like
great
the
counter
Office
there
then.
by Cam Stewart.
Yeah, the strength of Shogun is one thing, but the skill set, the fact that he's got to have 1,001 holds in that mind of his. But none of those holds are coming into play here as it becomes a slugfest in the middle of the ring here at Just Wrestling.
He was on commentating.
We're not worried about the glitz, the glamour.
Zach Romero and
Exclusive
Trevin
content
Adams on
instead here.
commentary.
Cam is in control.
Throwing those huge clotheslines here. You don't see Leroy Shogun eating that kind of offense very often, but look at that. Cam Stewart, again, one step ahead of a bad man.
And now we get to find out how can Cam follow up. You can see Leroy, though, still on his feet, but caught springboard into the cutter. Is that going to be enough?
Picture perfect.
But no, Leroy Shogun still in
Not
this
enough for
thing.
Leroy.
See the
It's been a
look of
while since I've
disbelief
watched this.
on
I forget.
Cam
I know.
Stewart's
I know
face.
Shogun wins.
Cam thought he
but
had that one in the bag, and again, going
Thanks for
high
ruining it.
district here.
just because he's
Only
on
Next.
his feet.
Territories that
Shut up,
Leroy
bitch.
Shogun does not frequent himself. And
I
Cam
fucking hate you, dude. I don't know why.
took too long.
Indeed, and was caught by the kick right there.
Having such a peaceful day all day today,
Unfortunately, in this
drinking,
moment, man,
bobbing in the sun, and then
even
here's
the
your
opening to Leroy
Yeah.
Shogun.
What were you drinking?
Be the beginning of the
White
end.
Claws?
Ooh, what a
Ooh.
shoulder breaker.
lemonade,
You
baby.
just saw Cam
Lemonade,
Stewart's whole
Mike's
body
hard.
just-
Good.
Mike's hard strawberry, actually. Blackberry.
And did you see the weight, all of the weight of
On that
Leroy
whole
Shogun?
Strawberry.
Can you imagine what that feels like?
Oh yeah, using
Oh
the
God, calm
absolute
down, young
size
man.
and
My
strength
brother. That's my brother right there in the ring.
Shogun's got the height, got the weight
Referee.
advantage, and using that to press the shoulders to the mat, making
My
Cam
blood
Stewart
brother,
work
not my
for
brother.
that kick out.
Brother. I see the family
Yeah,
resemblance.
see Cam though
What's
putting on
up
the
with
brakes.
wins?
Thought
You
things were
don't
going
see
from
it.
bad to worse, but Cam going for the ribs. The right hand, closed fist, of course, okay here in Just Wrestling. We're fighting. That's how we do it.
You
Yeah,
don't
we
see
do. We
much of
fight.
a
Ooh.
striking game from Cam Stewart. However,
Ooh.
talk about opportunist, ducked the big kick and hit him with a jumping enziguri. Cam Stewart again looking to build this house of cards.
And head to the top, and Stewart a lot faster this time. This could go well. Wow. Beautiful 450 out of nowhere. The pin. But not enough.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
My bad.
At this point,
Yeah,
Cam's got to be
I
thinking,
figured
what
you
else
were-
do
I
I
mean,
got to
I'm
do to
blanking
put
what
this man
happened.
down?
It was pretty shitty.
Zach, we are setting the
I
tone
won't get
for
into it on the
season 2 of
podcast,
Just
but
Wrestling.
from what you
Right
posted,
now,
I
this matchup
that heart goes out to
between
you,
these
brother,
two
and I feel
athletes,
terrible for you.
toe-to-toe
But,
and back
yeah, I
to the
figured
yard
I'd just
goes
like
Leroy
jump out
Shogun.
before
I have
plane
no
went
clue
down.
who's gonna win this
But
thing.
I'll
Are they
I'll
gonna
add you back,
finish
buddy.
this match in 10 minutes?
Very
Thanks for
true. We
watching.
got the clock ticking here. But Leroy Shogun, again, so quick, dropping that heel kick
In the pin. He got him.
in the blink of an eye. We've got our
I should've
first
bet-
winner
I
of
should've bet
season
you
2,
Shogun.
and it is the baddest man in the building, Leroy Shogun.
Dude, turn it down like 4%. 6%.
Fight back against energy drink burnout with
Hey, that's my hand.
Punched Energy. Made with 100% natural caffeine, so that means
Made with
no
100%
crash
real
and no
caffeine.
jitters. Visit punchedenergy.com and use code
Who is that kid?
JUST10 for 10% off your order.
Shout out to the kid. Shout out to Wiso's kid in the house.
Shout out to the kids. Ruining all the fun.
Wiso, show him your kid. Never mind. You don't want to put
Blake
kids
Banks, West Palm Beach, Florida, representing Devon
Gone.
Dudley Academy.
Kid looks just like you.
Everyone since day one, the Trillmonger.
Here we go.
Sage Scott, Compton, California, WWNTC. Big old fan.
Blake Banks, Sage Scott.
Sage Scott, straight from my
You can
butthole.
hear all of peers outside.
Looks like
the
he
ring.
eat Blake
The
Banks.
Sage chance. Blake Banks looking a
He
little
did.
nervous here.
Look how fucking
Well, that's the
scared
great
Blake
thing about
is.
Just Wrestling is everyone's really excited for the
Oh,
new
Blake used to have
faces showing
shorts.
up here, as long as they're not the ones
Not
having
short.
to fight.
Oh yeah, he had
Keep in mind,
those
he's
are like
built
his
to the
gear,
building.
but in
You
the
have no
short,
clue
he made them
who
for
you're gonna
Just
face.
Wrestling.
It's Kai Douglas, our official. Points outside of the
I love
ring,
that.
says,
Fucking love Blake
you,
Banks.
you fight.
So good.
Blake Banks quickly going for the solace of the ropes there. So keep this in mind, Zach. Blake lost to Daniel Starling during season 1. And Sage Scott.
He got the kick
lost
pads and shit.
to
He
King
got it all. He
during season
got it all
1.
because of. He's
Both
like, I
men are
figured
actually
Just Wrestling. I
coming
wrap my hands up.
Wait a minute.
Hey, there you go.
Shout out
right?
Steven
This
Frick
is
getting
what
the
it's
match
about.
started.
We're here to fight. We're not here to get outside of the ring and try to escape opponents. And I don't think Blake is
Ooh.
having the right approach here.
Well, he is stuck in the Rhino's view here as Sage Scott using that strength on display and launching his opponent from pillar to
And that
pillar.
Sage Scott is a strong
He's
motherfucker,
calls
dude.
himself an anomaly of professional wrestling to combo with power, strength, athleticism, and you're seeing all that.
He looks like
right
he can
now.
bench a little.
Big Sage splash in the corner, and now Blake go for a ride. Wow, overhead.
With ease.
With his orangutan titties.
Scott
He
showing
did those
up
nipples
paid by
that
the
face
hour
straight
going for
down.
the pin. But hey, credit to Blake Banks. He's still.
I've never noticed, and now I'm gonna be looking
Trust
for
fund kid. I
it.
said, hey,
I mean, look,
Thanks-
his
thanks
nipples
a
are
lot.
right there.
wrestling. You're kind of different.
Hey, there's a
than
kid behind
everybody
you.
else when it comes to
Hey,
personality
kid.
and reasoning. And he basically said he wants the views. He knows the eyes are on Just Wrestling, so he's here to get the attention. The question is he going to be able to stop the attention of Sage Scott? And it's looking good right now.
Nice little knee.
Is the juice worth the squeeze? And Blake Banks making the most of it here. Cover.
But not enough to take out Sage
Yeah,
Scott.
Blake's-
I think Blake truly
I give
will
Blake like
shock and awe
4
himself
years and
if
he's
it's
signed to
gonna
a
be enough.
major label.
It was an explosive wombo combo of offense from Blake. But
Yeah, he's
Sage
already
Scott
got it figured
still
out.
too tough to be put down that soon.
Blake trying to get a front chancery set up here, but Sage coming to his feet. However, very
Uh-oh,
smart
big
there
man
with the
down.
submission.
Wow.
If I'm Blake Banks, you got the legs around, you got the head locked in.
Yeah, one thing we did, like Just Wrestling 1,
The whole
if you watch
building
the
is
entirety of
literally
the season,
behind
you
Sage
see all the
Scott.
guys around the ring.
Blake
Like
must have whisked somebody
episode
serious
1, there's
there.
guys were surrounding the ring.
Blake
Episode
Banks,
2, there's a little
the
bit
least
less.
liked
By
man
the
in
last,
Just Wrestling,
last episode, there was
and
like
Sage
6
Scott
guys around the
showing
ring.
that
Everybody was like, oh,
uncharted
I have to-
strength
I fucking
and
hate
core
him.
ability. Look at this.
Yeah, they all dipped.
Well executed.
yeah, so that's a
suplex.
rule now. Like, you either fucking, if you have
people
kids,
could
you
just
wrestle
deadlift
last.
A man like that, get him into position, and deliver. But you notice,
Oh, wait.
right in this
Always you
moment,
could try to blame it on the
Sage
kids, man.
Can't just capitalize.
Fuck them
and see the
kids.
effects of this matchup.
Right, you are. The effects.
The kids got me out of a
the
bunch of stuff I didn't want
gas
to do.
running out of the tank a little bit here, and Banks looking to capitalize. Desperate times, calling for desperate measures. It's a couple of stiff elbows to the dome here, trying to keep the
Beating his
momentum
ass.
out of Sage Scott's corner.
Yeah, we're getting to see some aggression from Blake Banks. And this young man can fight.
Ooh.
Whoa, but you need a
Too
head.
strong.
You need a head to fight, and that might be the end of things for Blake Banks.
I mean, I wish
That's
Sage
just
would have
science,
sold the
man.
15 forearms he just took to the
Now Sage
face.
Scott eyeing his
He
prey
hulked up.
again. Short arm clothesline the second time.
it's like the Kumite in here.
What's a
The
kumite?
peers here at Just Wrestling
Kumite.
showing no mercy
Is
for
that like
Blake
blood
Banks,
sport?
but Banks able to
know.
escape and huge knee
They
strike.
called the
once
blood
again.
sport a kumite.
Smart offense from the
I
trust
don't
fund
know,
kid. The
dude. I
neck
just fucking
breaker.
asked you.
Can he capitalize? No.
I know there's a promotion in England
But
called
honestly, Zach, I
kumite, but
thought that could have been the end.
Let's see. Let's see.
I was expecting a trust fund
Grappling
flex
hands, another
coming
woman
from
sparring.
a Sage Scott here, but Scott still staying in this fight.
shut up, bitch. You can't read.
I was reading.
And you know,
You can't
think
read
about
your skin.
Stephen Frick earlier throwing Blake Banks in. We've seen the
Freestyle
peers
fighting.
as our
I
surrogate
thought it was like an
audience
event, like
here
Bloodsport or
at our
something.
undisclosed location for Just Wrestling, but didn't really consider them as basically lumberjacks as well. You
Comments.
cannot run from these
Everything.
fights here at Just Wrestling.
Well, we're here to fight. Everybody's here to fight. And that's the
One
reality
knee.
of the situation. And everybody knows about the 10-minute time limit.
Banks coming
We're
1,000
seeing
miles
Corey
per
Hawkins
hour.
now from Blake Banks.
Oh, cut off once again by the clothesline.
Look, he's
How
not
many more of
selling.
those he can take?
He hulked up again.
Strength on display. The Dominator. Ow. This has to be it.
Everybody knows he can only hold up once.
It is. Big win for Siege Scott.
Clean him up off the mat.
Man, I really want him Blake.
Thought he had it there for a
Absolute battle
second.
between both men and
It's-
take nothing away from Blake, but tonight was destined for Sage.
That's it for Sage.
Make sure to follow Just Wrestling on Instagram.
What's up, everybody? It's the real and raw August Artois, the founder of Just Wrestling. Here to tell you to head over to WrestlingOverEverything.com. Use code JUST for 10% off your order. That better be good enough, because I'm done.
Nacho salesman.
Yeah, dude, I don't give a shit about bitches.
Make sure to
10%
follow
off.
Just Wrestling on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at This Is Just Wrestling.
Somebody already had the other YouTube.
Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be?
I'm Ash Bennett. I'm from upstate New York, and I train at the WWA pool.
Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews, Brooklyn, New York, representing the Fracture Factory Wrestling.
Remember when Bobby Lashley had that segment where those extras dressed as women? He was one of
Yeah.
them. He was
Battle here of
Wait, what?
2, episode 1.
one of the women. He was Bobby
Talking about
Lashley's
experienced
sister.
Victor Andrews, man. About 2 decades in the sport.
Really?
Of course, in the case of Ash
Yeah,
Bennett, about
motherfucker, you think I just made that
4
shit up?
years. And because neither man put
Where'd you
his
meet that guy
signature
at?
I was going to
through-
note here that
Through your narrative.
here Andrews absolutely carries himself.
He's
as someone
based
who
out of New
knows
York.
his way around the ring. The
God
intensity,
brought us together.
the quiet sort of
What about
simmering
Ash?
intensity of this man.
Ash,
Those
I
piercing
met
eyes,
him.
He is not someone you want to be stepping across the
Ooh.
ring from. But
Well, he
Ash
trained at
Bennett's
the
so
WWA
quick,
4 in
so
Georgia, and they came
agile.
down to
This is a
WWA and
clashing
met
of
through that.
styles here that I am dying to see.
He's a very handsome young
Ash
man.
obviously
You
not
friended him on Facebook?
afraid to go
Huh?
with his opponent a little bit. We'll see.
You
how
friended
they
him on
go out here.
Facebook?
Of course, Andrews did boxing, Brazilian
No,
jiu-jitsu,
I've never sent a friend request in
professional
my
wrestling, like I
life.
said, about 17
Except for
years
you.
across all those sports. Veteran of the U.S. Army as well, and making Ash Bennett struggle to
Yell at your kids.
Oh, an inherent toughness.
I mean, I
no
talked
doubt.
to him. I
But
didn't
Ash
yell at
Bennett-
him.
I remember seeing Ash Bennett when he
I'd
was
yell at
him,
him,
dude.
dude.
and how
Ed.
soft-spoken,
Where's my belt at?
humble he was.
What's the
And
soft spot
something
in?
happened to this boy because he thinks he is the second coming to wrestling,
Past
and we
that
are
age.
seeing it on display here right now.
There's soft spot in.
the arm under control there. And WBA
Sorry to hear
4,
that.
Of course, head trainer A.R. Fox. Anybody with A.R. Fox giving them some knowledge, you're gonna
So you reached out to them to come on, or they hit you up?
most athletes.
No, motherfucker, I just said he wrestled for WWA 4.
You told me how you met him. That doesn't mean that. I mean,
It's just amazing. Ooh, beautiful shoulder tackle. But the
What?
fundamentals
Why
are
is
amazing
he,
too.
why is he on Just Wrestling?
yeah, like how did you get on? He hit you up, or you invited him
Picture
on?
perfect on that kick.
No,
the
everybody
airtime
asked.
on that.
All right.
Everybody wanted to be a part of
Because
this.
from the perspective of Ash Bennett, like you said, when he was a rookie, headline.
What did you take
I'm
the
asking
first like
questions.
16?
This isn't fucking. This isn't Wrestling Dude podcast. This is me and Nick.
Slam.
Wrestling. Shut the hell up.
And Andrews.
Curious minds wanna know.
All business. As you already said,
long
sir,
you
this
been
man
watching wrestling there, Weecho?
Victor Andrews walk into the
I don't know,
room and
1990.
go, Who's that?
How long
And
did
I
you
really
know
need
you
that
wanted to
message.
be a wrestling podcast?
When you see this man,
Never.
you believe 17 years back. You absolutely
do you
believe it.
like
And look at the
wrestling,
strength on
a lot?
display, hoisted his opponent up
It's
like
okay.
he's nothing. And Ash's whole life flashed before his eyes. there
Damn,
before
sorry for
drops
asking
like
relevant
Gutbuster.
questions to the content we're watching.
Gutbuster it is. Think about it. Those ribs,
Relevant.
man.
I thought you had an interesting answer to how those guys came on.
Somehow Ash Bennett's still in this
All right,
thing.
let me ask you a question.
Because I knew the other two, Blake Banks and Leroy. I knew they're from the Florida scene. These two guys said they're from out of state. That's all.
Impressive
Jeez.
opposing force here
Jeez
in Just
Louise.
Wrestling.
All right, you're right. You're right. Let me dial back in time.
You might have had a cool answer while Ash and other dude joined
It's
up.
the worst.
Yeah, man, I met him at this
version
bar and we
of
got
having to give,
wasted.
like,
You never
a
know.
book
I mean,
report presentation. You get picked out of the
No,
crowd,
no,
stand
no.
in front
I
of the
don't
class,
drink.
and this dude's here to
Anyways,
kick your ass. A nightmare for many of us with anxiety.
yeah, they
but
drove
Ash
down
Bennett
from
here
North Carolina.
looked
Well,
to make
Ash
the
lived in
most
Georgia.
of
Down
his
from
Just
North Carolina.
Wrestling showcase here, and really going toe to toe.
I think at the
tougher
time,
man.
people were paying $15 to join. Everybody paid $15 each to do this.
The self-proclaimed asshole, the pure
Isn't that
asshole.
crazy?
oh, yeah, that
It's
is
gonna be
crazy.
destroyed of Ash Bennett.
I wouldn't
It's
pay
hard
money
to
to
sing your own
wrestle.
praises when you can't get any air in your body.
They just
I
want to
ended
be
up
next.
paying
They want to be next
think
to you, I think.
Impressively,
out of
Bennett's
pocket. I
though,
paid
this thing
$100
you
on
can see
each
the
of
face
them
Mr. Everything
for
Victor
production. We had to
Andrews.
rent the building,
Quite surprised
and then we had to pay for production. Which, well, we didn't have to, but
Mr. Everything was not
this time
expecting
though,
anything like
this
that
time
to
the
come
building's
out of
free
Ash Bennett. The toughness
and
being shown here,
production and
very
video and
impressive.
everything's free
But
this
can
time.
Bennett
Good
get
to go.
back on the
Nice.
offense? He is playing
Oh,
the
nice.
defense game, the do or die time here. Can he turn this thing around, or are those ribs as good as done?
And as the bear hug reverse, bear hug continues to just pull on Ash. You see Ash trying to fight, but now knees to the gut. And
Ooh,
Andrews
knees
is
to the
definitely
butt,
targeted.
the gut.
He said, "Hey, you can't breathe.
Knees to the
You
butt.
can't win." But Ash,
Whoa, wait a minute!
Woken up.
fighting back. Right hands, or should I say forearms? Can't quite tell, but just beaten down.
You gotta go lay out in that Georgia
Nothing
sun.
flashy about that.
You got a
Just taking
farmer's
man
tan.
down and throwing some fists, and now Bennett again trying to build on that momentum. Shotgun drop kick there, sending Mr. Everything into
Oh,
the
this is
corner.
hilarious.
And Bennett now
You ever seen,
trying
you ever
to
seen,
build himself back up.
Charlie Brown.
Their Just Wrestling debuts.
When they hold the football and she misses and she moves it and he does the flip.
For your time at
I do.
Just Wrestling here. And beautiful. Calls that the Charlie Brown.
The Charlie Brown.
And now the pin.
It's fucking dope.
I like that.
But not enough.
Wasn't enough though.
Wasn't
Something more
enough.
confusing on that setting up the football was the fact that Mr. Everything kicked out at 2 and looked like 3/4.
Should have started a Charlie Brown chant right
The
there.
bottom line is Victor
Charlie
Andrews is
Brown.
doing this thing. I'm at
Charlie
Bennett right now.
Brown.
I really don't know. What do I do? How do I stop this man? And I think he's thinking Gig and Impact, that running knee.
The time for tooting your own horn is over. It is now time to keep the offense high on Mr. Everything.
Yeah,
Wait a minute,
dude.
wait a
You
minute.
can't get up.
This could be a mistake here from Ash. Is I see Kai Douglas, of course, checking on Victor Andrews, but Ash
Oh.
gave Andrews way too much
I
time.
think he
to
was
recover.
faking it. Playing possum.
Whoa, no!
Hell of a spine buster into the pin. And this time it's Ash Bennett who
Daryl, that's
refuses and defies logic, finding a way to kick.
Mr. Everything really driving his opponent through the canvas with that spine buster. Shades of Arn Anderson there. And Ash Bennett still finding something down deep in order to
Daryl,
kick
what do you
out.
think of
But can he
what do you
survive
think of
for
the
much
camera?
longer here?
Here with the hard cam set up with the gritty room.
Andrews, and there is Giga Impact. Could be the end.
Notice
Get
you
his,
can't
get his expertise.
It is
you
big
can't
win
see
for
the
Ash
roaming
Bennett.
cam in the hard cam shot either.
Unbelievable showcase of both these athletes. What a way to kick off season
Bro,
2,
he
Trevin.
Yeah,
Make 'em
we
good.
have so much more still to come here. Season 2
Say
of
anything
Just
negative,
Wrestling.
bro.
Thanks for
Get through.
joining us. For Zach Romero, I'm Trevin Adams, and the fight will continue.
For entertainment
at
purposes
Just
only.
Wrestling.
What do we got next? Make sure to follow Just Wrestling on Instagram. Oh, that was it?
That was the first episode. Sorry, I forgot to like it.
You didn't like it? You're a piece of shit.
I just made you 1 cent.
Thanks, bro. I don't make money off YouTube. I don't got enough followers and stuff.
Go follow August Artois on YouTube.
Oh, follow
Yeah.
Just Wrestling, you dumb shit.
That too. He puts feet pics up, feet videos.
Shut up. Okay, I do.
He pours milk on his toes. There's probably a fucking
I would never waste milk. I would never waste milk like that.
No, you pour it on your toes and you ship it to the person and then they drink it for you. They pay to drink it.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Is your wife still sitting there?
No.
That's why you're talking like this.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Hard cam is good. I'm digging it. Some people like it at a higher angle, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. What do you mean, like? Oh, I see what you're saying. So you can see like how WWE has it.
What's up, everybody? It's the
Yeah, we either had that angle or really, 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 really high up, like basically aerial view.
WrestlingOverEverything.com. Use code JUST.
He didn't mention anything about the gritty Rome cam though, so I guess it fucking sucks.
Make sure to head over to Wrestling.
We only have one side of the ring too, mind you, Daryl, you son of a bitch.
10% off your order. Wrestling over everything.
That ring literally fit perfect. Just enough room for my wiener to fit on the other side.
Isn't the ring usually in there?
Matthew, and yeah, that's where we trained at. Dumbass, look at the fucking training.
I know.
Duty station, Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
He got a condom on his head.
Steve Frick from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, trained out of the wrestling lab in Clearwater.
Let's see if it does. I'm guessing it doesn't since you said it.
There are no easy days in Just Wrestling. We are back here, season 2. I'm Trevin Adams, joined by Zach Romero. Right. And man, Steve Frick, not sure how to
push the hard cam, bitch.
Trevin, so excited to be here. Season 2, episode 2.
Shut up, motherfucker.
Frick in the center of the ring. I cannot wait to see how.
Daryl, I didn't want your fucking opinion anyways. I think it looks good, motherfucker.
Literally cracked the head like a nut of Frick. Now going after the arm here. Coming into things. Flex during season 1.
Fuck you, Daryl. I like
his matchup against Angel C. In the case of Frick, during season 1, he faced Gemstone and lost.
Shout out to Stephen Frick, son of a bitch. I got him in June.
Just Wrestling, but if you are Steve Frick,
June 8th.
And you want to
the WWN Super Show, Mercury Rising in Clearwater Beach, Florida.
It's about respect. And so if you're Frick, yeah, you're coming in a little under the 8 ball here. But look at that.
The old Emerald Empire.
Headlock showing Flex, he's no slouch.
Yeah, the old moldy Empire.
Military training and the strength of Flex come back into play.
That's pretty funny, actually. Let me write that down.
Yeah, this should be a interesting matchup.
You're welcome.
And a great trick there by Flex.
You didn't say moldy.
I got the gears working for you though.
It's all about
you started grinding my gears.
Grinding your gears.
Fanciness. And look at that. Let's talk about fanciness. The strength on display.
He didn't wear makeup this time. His face paint. His war paint.
Very impressive by Flex with
yeah, we didn't let
him. Well.
I didn't know he had a condom on his head during the fucking intro.
About Steve Frick and things that Frick doesn't know about himself. Now going for the pin.
Frick
Matthew's a good guy, though. He's been putting in the work. He trains down in Hall of Champions, right? Hall of Champions?
House of Champions.
Yeah, House of Champions. That's where he trains at with Keikoa.
8 years
Keikoa.
Frick, you can see some viciousness in this offense, targeting the back of the neck.
Yeah,
Flex.
that
Frick
hurt.
is at a point in his career, Zach, where he's
Romer camera is cool because it's not looking up at, so it's different. Yeah, it's really different. Fight style, Fight Club.
Just Wrestling.
Rule number 1 about Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight
I
Club.
would say Frick's been one of those. Wait a minute. Kick out.
Thanks, Daryl. You finally gave him the compliment he was looking
Frick
for.
has been one of those best kept
Thanks,
secrets
Daryl.
in the South. We've seen him.
Thanks for
win
blowing smoke up my
championships
butthole.
here in different companies.
He loves it.
He is really.
Thank you, Daryl.
I
thank you, Daryl.
Gotten control of the squared circle. He's really.
Daryl's a nice man. His camera footage is fucking dope. If you
Oklahoma.
haven't yet, shut up, bitch. If you haven't yet, watch my clips I have from Wrestling for a Cause from Oklahoma.
Flex and drops him right square in the ring.
Pin.
My Instagram.
The 2 count only.
Camera footage by Daryl, Oklahoma's finest.
This is a guy
the Big D, they call him. Daryl.
The Big D.
Flex.
Yeah, ego, penis, whatever.
Whatever. Stroke something.
Stroke something, baby.
Back to a vertical
Stroke something.
position. The intel really coming into play here as Flex looking to muscle his way out of this.
Roll. 1, 2. Could have been 3. Referee was out of position.
By Flex with the counter, and now again a roll up. Not
Oh,
quite.
that should have been 3.
Wasted no time here, knowing gotta pin this man when given.
Shout out to the viewers out there, the ones that keep coming and going and going and coming. The new ones that are here, they're feared, the ones that are straight and the ones that are queer. We love you all.
Frick going right for the knee, and man, I'll tell you right now, you could be a power lifter. Ooh, You could be a strength coach. You
Open
lose
up.
a knee, it doesn't mean anything.
Open up wide.
And
That support structure. That
Ooh,
strong
look at Frick. He's
base
pissed. He looks like an Amish kid.
really being put
He
to
looks
the test
upset.
here. But the question is,
He looks
can
bothered.
Frick keep
An Amish boy
that
kicked me in the
strength
butt
going?
last
Keep
week.
the pressure on to really make sure
Hey,
he's
thanks.
victorious here.
Thanks to our new viewers for stopping by. We're watching Just Wrestling Season 2, Episode 2. You can watch it yourself on YouTube @ This Is Just
like
Wrestling.
you said, one of those athletes.
Instagram, This Is
maybe
Just
not as well
Wrestling.
known as you would expect outside of the
Or you can
geography of
email
Florida, and Just Wrestling hopefully
This Is
opens
Just
doors.
Wrestling @gmail.com if you're interested in being a sponsor,
I think with Flex,
or
man,
if you want some
see it right
extra
there.
moggy.
It takes a lot to keep Flex down.
Absolutely. Flex
This is my
so
friend
tough,
Wiso.
so disciplined. And once he really
How?
gets started, it is so
He's
hard
drunk
to
right
derail
now,
this
everybody.
man. Just
Not tonight.
power on a different level.
It's a work
here, to be
night.
quite honest.
Flex is an
Oh, yeah, it is. It's Sunday.
maybe the only one in our sport. And
August should have been kidnapped in Thailand. What a piece of shit.
see, oof, like a freight train.
He's just mad that I didn't buy him any fucking elephant fans.
I think that's what it is. He's a little upset.
Body. Now
I do have a pair of elephant shorts for him,
All that
but
humanity
I don't
right
think he
across the
deserves them. What do you think?
Frick.
I guess he's
Gonna
gonna
give
make it
him
up.
to
So he's gotta earn his pants, earn his shorts.
Beautiful butterfly.
Salute your shorts.
Salute your shorts. Camp Anawana.
Next.
Keeping it locked in here. Wow.
Heart.
Keep it down, Frick, and now the pin,
Well, when we think about you,
but not enough. And we
Makes me want to fart.
About Frick, the brawler.
Shout out Camp Anawana. Me and Wiso both went there from, I think it was 93 to 96
Trying to fight here, just
times.
tonight.
And that could be a possibility. We have seen a match or two in knockout here at Just Wrestling.
Well,
These two also got to keep
Poppy
in mind
Chulo, the only
that
person that's a lady boy is you because you're a man and you're a bitch.
oh,
Redirection hits the spear.
Wow.
Wait.
And the huge
Oh, Frick picked it up.
No, the Rome camera is not on a tripod. The Rome camera is being held. Let's talk about Poppy Chulo for a second. Sent him to fucking beat Daniel Starling and he couldn't.
he couldn't. He blew it.
What a loser, dude. So now I have to
He warmed him.
carry
He loosened him up for you, though.
Huh?
He loosened him up for you.
Do a damn thing, dude. I retired him. So Starling's on ice right now because of me.
And that, my friend, a
Damn.
great show of respect. Probably what I should have expected.
Oh, salute.
I know we talked through that match, but that was a really fucking good match.
Salute.
Build strength and
All right, get rid of Poppy Chulo. He's an idiot.
recovery time in half with Boomer products. Powerful natural.
I
I want
hate
to turn
him
you
so
into a
much.
lady boy.
With the strength that you need.
He's just like, he brings up the people that like, when I go to Thailand and stuff like that, the people that are like, hey man, I heard the temples are great, the food's great, like the sites, the buildings and stuff like that. Like, yeah, man. But there's like 3 or 4 people that always bring up ladyboys. And to me, like, I know what you would do when you, if you'd ever went there, they'd be like, so man, those ladyboys.
Are you saying Poppy Chulo wants to go out there for the lady boys?
Yeah, absolutely. That's all he talks about. I mean, he asks me about it. All right, shut up, I'm wrestling. We gotta focus on this.
Cruz next up here in Just Wrestling. Logan Cruz making his
What's up, Brad
Hello,
Ashton?
debut. However,
Oh, it's Brad Blanton.
Super credit back in season 1. Not only a victory.
Brad Blanton up in this motherfucker.
defeating Benji Neptune.
Respect to whoever the Romer camera is. That shit was shitty as fuck.
And the reality of the situation
You
was
can see it
all these
fucking
guys
moving
were
back and forth and wobbling, but
of wrestling, of fighting, and wow.
that's why, like, if it would have been on a tripod,
We just talked
it
about
just
the
wouldn't have
respect
given
that
that
we
natural
get
feel.
with
Like
the
you
last match
can.
here, and an absolute
I think he's just resting it on his
reverse of that
stomach.
Here, Logan Cruz has come to Just Wrestling to prove a point and is looking to topple Mr.
Oh yeah, take that shot. Ooh.
August 12th.
If anybody's interested in buying the gear that I'm wearing right here, it's for sale. If anybody wants to buy it,
Where at?
under my bed, dumbass.
Where's it at? Where's it for sale at?
On
Dick.
Artois and his
Bed.
ability to hit you with the fundamentals.
Bed.com. Check them out.
I think the only thing bigger than their
Don't put a black light on them, though.
technique, bigger than their arsenal of moves, is their egos.
Logan Cruz.
These two both
I've always
think
wanted to
they
wrestle
are
him.
the
You are right
carrying force
now.
Of Florida, and now we are seeing them really lock horns here as Cruz really showcasing
Shut
the
up,
ring
bitch.
awareness and the technique picked up from the.
Where'd you get the
local
pants at?
wrestler.
Amazon?
Did you notice? Artois with his own answers quickly now to the front chancer. This is really interesting
Fuck
to
you,
get to
dude.
see a little bit of August Artois in the mat wrestling because
Aw.
again, he's a brash guy. Usually he'll have you defeated before the
You hate Make-A-Wish kids?
Down. Watch out now. Augie hates Make-A-Wish kids. You can die damn right. You're in a wheelchair and pushing you down the staircase.
Oh.
And as we see Artois really putting the screws to Cruz here, and Cruz attempting an escape plan.
I don't know, man.
Well done.
I didn't last time, and I was like the big name coming in, but like now I'm not. You got Rhino, Heat Slater, and Enzo Amore, so I'm probably gonna just sit there and put my finger in my ass.
You don't get like a little spot.
Tokai Douglas gives you the point.
I don't really want one, man.
And then you get to a battle just like we're getting.
Sometimes I just don't give a shit about selling merch.
Oh, we were going for test of strength, but no. Instead, what a back.
Tell which one of these two idiots put me to sleep faster. Probably Logan.
In the driver's
I say that too.
Going to make quick work of Artois.
Say that too, idiot.
Uppercut to the back. And
Bobby Chulo's like a fucking like.
It's hard, man.
I know in Puerto Rico their gnats are bigger, so probably like a Puerto Rican gnat. He's so fucking annoying.
On another level, especially.
He's just speaking his mind.
Logan Cruz.
No, he's not.
Claims he's got.
He's just trying to get attention.
Tongue of silver and hands of stone, and is looking to put those.
That's not the way to get those shorts.
On the chest of August Artois.
Oh yeah, the fucking Brad. I pushed him in a wheelchair into the woods and left him out there.
Oh.
I think he's thriving.
Looks like he got it back out.
Atmosphere of fighting.
We gotta start this match over, man. It's a really good match. We need to focus on
That
it.
to me is impressive, albeit taking the time to jaw jack after all.
You remember rewind?
He didn't want to be showed.
No, just Kimber, shut the fuck up so I can listen.
Like this, although a bit random.
Ooh, watch out now.
Oh,
imagine him really being able to show his skills.
You won't mess up the face.
As good as Logan Cruz is, it's got to be like.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, suck on that.
Rookie move, Logan.
And if there's anybody, you don't
Did I in the last 4 minutes say anything really bad?
Why?
August, but what a DDT!
Cruz came
I feel like I
back,
just said something that can't move there.
Worse than normal, or
Well, I forget we're fucking live and recording because we usually just fucking talk to each other on this stupid thing.
You were saying it, man.
So I start saying words like that. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. I hate you so much.
I've heard no racial slurs yet, so you're good on that end.
Racial slurs.
Again, you want to talk about when he started a blue chip.
Ooh, look at that European dude. That European uppercut is what sent me to fucking UK in the first place.
You can see the eyes there. Absolutely staring.
Hispanic uppercut.
He wants to make a great impression.
Fuck out of the way, bro.
Thrown overhead by Artois into those turnbuckles. A hellacious
Look at that beautiful hair.
For Logan Cruz.
Thank you.
I don't know
Thank
how
you.
Artois did that. He'd just been hit by a running European uppercut. Both men
A running
moving.
European.
Logan not even moving yet. I was gonna say both
I
men
just
are
broke his ankle. Look at that.
slow,
I see that.
Artois who's first
He's
moving.
holding it.
I busted him open in this match. I don't know when it happened, but I busted his mouth open. We have pictures of it.
And now Artois getting down and dirty.
Getting
looking
dirty.
To make up for lost time and choke out Logan Cruz on that bottom rope.
Keep in mind here in Just Wrestling, the official does have the prerogative.
Yeah, when you're doing this in Just Wrestling, you look around the ring, you want to like just reach down and punch the fuck out of somebody else sitting around the ring too.
Logan's just coming
Why?
right back to the fight.
Because you just get so hyped up when you're in there, dude.
Pushing each other to their limits.
Like it's not, it's
pushing the limits of Just Wrestling.
everybody who's ever done it, they all say the same thing. It's unlike anything they've ever done in professional wrestling. Like having the boys smacking the mat and like cheering and like amping you up, like you're like, fuck, I could kill somebody right now, dude. Like, I can snap somebody in half.
Too close to the ropes, looks like.
Excellent ring awareness of Logan Cruz.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. Logan Cruz came up in a tag team, the Gifted, and you have to imagine some of those habits, some of those techniques are gonna die hard.
That's my go-to right there, baby. Chin lock. You ain't getting away from my chin lock.
Tag, and no one's there.
Cranking on it.
Ripping at the face.
Crank it back.
Insult to injury. That's what you get when you get August Artois. You can't breathe.
All the way back,
Getting
dude.
raked in the face, but yet for Logan Cruz refusing to
Ooh.
quit, getting back to his feet.
I hope I win this match.
Nothing scientific about those shots. Just trying whatever he can to get out. August nearly taking the head off.
Well, if you think about it, dude, I'm the founder and owner of Just Wrestling. I demand, it's in my contract, I win every match.
You can lose.
Did you notice Artois couldn't get the leg hook, could barely even get over to do the pin.
Somewhere in this match, I think he called me the N-word.
Oh man. What nice?
We are definitely reaching.
Yeah, I just back chopped him without permission. That's so uncalled for.
Wow.
He just gave you one back.
Nearly chopping
Yeah, because
through
I knew
the
I
man
knew I was
there.
getting that, so I wanted to get him pissed off before he did it.
Just like that, it's back and forth.
Yeah, back chop gotta hurt worse than the front chop, right?
I remember when I busted him open. It was an up and over that we do.
Able to take advantage. Fisherman suplex.
Perfect plex.
Cannot keep down Logan Cruz. And you hear
That was a pussy
the
flex.
appreciation there outside of the ring.
Trevin, you mentioned it earlier when Artois not able to.
Yo, quick side note. I'm watching WCW right now. Why is Hulk Hogan wearing all black before he was a heel?
Cruz able to escape.
Wasn't that after he got his neck broke by the Giant?
Yeah. Why are you wearing all black?
Because he was trying to be tougher to face the Giant. You knew the older Hulk and red and black wouldn't do it.
Oh, I thought I'm like looking over. I'm like, motherfucker, how's he heel?
Because he got old Fu Manchu, right?
Yeah, they shaved it off in the ring.
Yeah, so he lost his power. He was trying to get go darker to fight the evils of the Dungeon of Doom.
Tying up.
Whoa.
Here's my finisher.
Oh.
But August holding on to the ropes. Great
Watch
job
this.
there. Using the ropes as a weapon, a shining wizard. Is this going to be it? No.
Kicked out.
And you just
I literally thought that was it. I forgot.
Get his body on top of
Kicked
Logan's
out.
was not enough to keep him down.
There's shining wizards, and then there's using your whole body as a weapon. There was everything behind.
Yeah, dude, that was the I fucking need him so hard in the
Going over
face.
the corner there, and
I tried to kill
the
him.
strength is leaving the body of these two fighters.
Poor kid.
I don't know how much more they've got left.
I'm surprised to see Artois in the corner, heading to the top. Took too long, caught by Logan. Those strikes again, we've talked about those fists might as well be steel, cement, whatever you want to use. Oh, pushed off.
I think I called him
For the descriptor. I don't know how August
a Latino slur right
The
there.
thing that blows my mind here
Before he pushed him?
first time matchup anywhere.
Right
These
before I
two
pushed
have
him.
not tussled in the state of Florida.
He wants some more.
And yet, by looking at this, you'd think they'd have a 10-year blood feud. These two are leaving it all in the ring.
Oh.
The suplex out
Yeah,
in the
man.
corner there.
It's good for the back.
There is no way to make a superplex feel good.
The official.
What I will say is, look how handsome I am. He's in pain.
Could we have a knockout situation here?
We've seen it happen before at Just Wrestling. And Trevin, these are the types of moments where it comes down to
Sweet
who wants
moves.
it more. Which of these two fighters has more to prove, and who's willing to push themselves
Thank you.
over their limit in order to achieve their
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna punch him. Oh, he
Uh-oh.
yeah, that's right, you little piece of monkey dog shit.
Back of the head
In the corner again.
of August.
Punch him in the stomach. Look at that little belly he's
It's been a
got.
sprint since Jump Street, Zach.
100% correct. These two
Boom, right there.
came out of the gate on fire here, and now again trying to capture one another, and what a shot in the center of the ring!
That could be a knockout blow. The pinfall.
Oh, laid you out.
Big win for Logan Cruz here, Just Wrestling.
Have to renegotiate that contract.
He had everything he had left.
Rewind that real quick. That finish was one of my favorite finishes ever in my career so far.
You here for
August.
The up and over is when I fucking busted him in the mouth right here.
100% correct. These
Oh, with your head.
came out of the gate
Yeah.
on fire here, and now again trying to capture one another, and what a shot in the
Fucking-
center of the ring!
That could be a knockout blow. The pinfall.
I love finishes like that. Like
Big win for Logan Cruz
juice
here,
reverse,
Just Wrestling.
dark
What a
turn,
battle,
fucking
Zach.
just like eat that fucking punch in the mouth. Like out cold. Like what are you gonna do? Kick out of a fucking punch to the fucking mouth? Like
Yeah.
that punch wouldn't have meant shit if I would have kicked out of two.
Debut here for Logan Cruz, and the stunned silence
Oh, he's
of
bleeding.
their peers. That tells the story.
Yeah, he's bleeding good.
He had some respect here, and August
He
looking
bit his
for the
lip.
hug. Hey, dude may be a bit of an asshole,
Yeah.
but push
I
comes
did that
to
for a
shove.
bit.
If you earn August respect, you earn August Artois.
Make him earn.
Great win here for Logan Cruz.
He was faking it, fucking pussy. Check the comments, dude. We have 100 comments waiting.
Back against energy drink burnout with Punched Energy. Made with 100% natural caffeine, so that means no crash and no jitters.
He's showing you, he's like, Dad, why are you looking at porn on my phone?
Just 10 for 10% off your order. Punched Energy. Feel the punch.
Oh, he punched you during a punched energy commercial. How cool. High price, baby.
Had a judo chop his ass.
My name's Daniel Starling. I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I'm a graduate of the wrestling life.
The made man, Kai Price, Tampa Bay, Florida.
My name is Daniel Starling. I'm a bag of mayonnaise, and I smell like dog food.
I am absolutely excited here. Zach, Daniel Starling.
What kind of dog food? The wet and dry?
You want to talk
Farina,
about two
bitch.
men that made impressions
Farina.
from season 1? It's these two guys.
We very well could be looking at
Came in with the regular black shorts.
Dude, he wore it in the fucking. Yeah, he rocks those bitches in the episodes.
And look at this showing of respect to start things off here at Just Wrestling.
Now, Kith.
Hold on. Trying to get in the head of Daniel Starling. It was both Kai Price and Starling who battled twice during season 1. And
I think every match is a 10-minute time limit. I think this match went like 4 minutes.
He had one victory and one no contest. But as stated, both men were impressive.
Wow.
As that knee was incredibly impressive for Daniel Starling.
Belly flop knee drop right to the
Get
dome.
in, get out.
Starling coming out of the gate hot.
Tell you what, dude, Daniel Starling is one of the greatest professional wrestler the entire state of Florida, if not
show out
the
here
world.
in Just Wrestling season 2. Wow.
And our official Kai
Damn
Price
good.
making sure that Kai Price was still going. The young man Kai Price, early 20s. Ooh! Blasting Daniel Starling with
He's old school with the knee pads around his shins.
Yeah, you said that last time.
These two leaving nothing behind and really looking to
Last time, you stupid
show their
idiot.
stuff and impress
I can't say it again.
their peers and
All right,
you
go
at
ahead.
home in a contest like
Hey, he's old school. He has the knee pads down by the
well
shins.
executed into the pin.
Exactly.
And I can't
Hey.
believe that reverse DDT out of the corner.
Come on,
To take out Starling,
dude.
and I think even Kai
The
Price is
fuck,
throwing
dude?
some of the big weapons early.
Flip me off, dude.
previous episodes, Trevin. These boys are not paid by the hour.
They're not paid by the hour,
We got a
folks.
tight
They're not paid at all, folks.
They're paid by the minute. That's what they only went for.
waste time as these two
Just fucking said they're not paid at all.
just bruising one another right in the center here. And
I'm
I
the
don't know
founder.
how much more they can either take this.
And what I gotta say, wow, another big bomb from Starling. What I gotta say is the bravado of both men, and I am impressed by the ability to not only take these strikes, to throw these strikes, but they're still
Ooh.
going.
You slapped the shit out of him.
And you notice Kai got back to his feet immediately.
Yeah, there is an innate toughness here with these two that is
What's the dude in the pink's
absolutely
name?
remarkable.
Kai Price.
And that's
He
not
trains
too
at the
bad.
dungeon with Natalia.
2.0.
Think about it. He had
What?
Nelson on there as
Who's he
well,
work
and
for?
Somehow Starling is still in this thing. You hear your appreciation from the peers outside of the
Let
ring.
me look him up.
What do you mean? Oh, companies he wrestles for?
Yeah, is he like a Tampa guy?
Yeah, he wrestles for UCW verse.
Okay, yeah.
Add on to that the showcasing from season 1,
Like I asked you
expectations
this
at a
last time.
fever pitch. And not only are these two looking to deliver, they're really looking to showcase who comes from better stock, whose school really has.
And if he wrestles for another company, I don't think he'll be at Just Wrestling. No, he won't be because he's
Kai Price
booked at
continuing here with that
UCW.
offensive, but the counter from Starling and
Yes, he
Daniel
does.
now. Michinoku, the pin. Unbelievable. And a knockout just like that.
You hear everybody's reaction. We're like,
You get caught out of the
"What?"
blue, you get dumped onto the mat.
Like,
your
that's
head
the
hits
match
first.
everybody was looking forward to, and it was like 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hey, get in, get out. They had to go pick up his kids.
No one can expect, and you
Fuck,
gotta
I give you guys 10 minutes. You guys
thumping
fuck
on your
me.
head, but Starling outshining Kai Price here.
What
They're
a-
I think that's the
lost.
last
Things
one.
up. Just Wrestling for Zach Romero. I'm Trevin Adams, and the fight will continue at Just Wrestling.
Cool, everybody. Thank you for stopping by and watching Just Wrestling with us. That's been real. That's been raw. We so for us all. That's been episode 1 and episode 2. We don't really have a set date. Just know that Real and Raw with August Artois and WeSo is every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But we will be doing the Just Wrestling podcasts whenever we can. Honestly, God, just make sure to like and subscribe to August Artois page. Make sure to like and subscribe to the That Wrestling Dude podcast.
Just
Facebook.
Wrestling.
And just what is it called?
Just Wrestling?
No, the fucking, like, you can turn the notifications on. So when we do go live, you guys will
you
know.
get you get the notification.
Because like we didn't, this isn't a planned thing. It's just more like, hey, what are you doing tonight? You're bored? Let's watch fucking Just Wrestling. But the entire month of June, I will be busy every weekend. Booked. But we will find some dates. Stay tuned for some live videos for me and Weso coming soon, as he will be coming down to Fort Myers for Real Pro Wrestling, and that'll be June
19th, 16th. Hold on.
I think it's the 17th. I think it's the 13th. No, it's the 13th, you fuck. It's June 13th. It's Friday the 13th, June 13th.
Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. You should know. It's your booking.
Shut up, bitch. I'm booked everywhere, cut. Expect me to remember all that shit, cut?
That's true. That's true, Mr. Busy.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you can get That Wrestling Dude merchandise at unforgettablevision.com. You can get August Artois merchandise at unforgettablevision.com. You can go fuck yourself, or you cannot. That's been our time for the night. We got anything to say?
Yeah,
wait, hold on. Make sure to like and subscribe to the whole reason for the episode. Make sure to like and subscribe to Just Wrestling. It's available on IWTV. If you watch it on IWTV, I get, I think, half a penny for every hour you watch. So rack up those views so I can buy a milkshake. But you can watch it for free at youtube.com/@ This Is Just Wrestling. And we got the playlist all set up for season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stay tuned. 6 is coming. Hit that fucking button.